Guess I'm gonna do a live all by myself. No viewers, no co-host. Happy Thanksgiving. It is Thanksgiving Day. I just thought I'd come on for a short time and say Happy Thanksgiving. Happy, happy, happy. What are you thankful for? Carol. Carol, my back hurts. Uh, that stuff I bought at the auction is heavy. Yeah, not heavy in the idea of ponderous. It's heavy in the literal sense. I bet there's 4,000 pounds of new stuff to sell. I got a whole bunch of cabinet drawer pulls, cabinet pulls, all kinds. Put a bunch of those together. Man, I know, too much. But it's better to have too much than not enough, I guess. That's the American dream, to have more than you need. But, I look at it and go, if all that stuff sells, that's thousands and thousands. But I got to get it all listed. I wish I had more multiple quantity, but as I am unpacking stuff, I'm going, oof, that's a separate listing. Oof, that's another listing. Oof, I have hundreds and hundreds of different items to sell. How are you doing? Are you gonna cook you a turkey today? You and Toby gotta have a turkey dinner. So anyway, I just thought I'd pop on and say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. We got anybody else in here? Nobody was expecting this. This is usually Tom's show. And Tom said he was going to take the whole day off. Okay. Now, when you go visit other people, do you take Toby with you or do you make him stay home or what do you do? 3 lurkers. Yeah, that's okay. I'm surprised people are awake. Usually people sleep in like the rest of my house. Everybody's still asleep here. And this is trying to wake up. There you go. Hi, Anissa. Happy Thanksgiving. He stays home. I think it's good for dogs to stay home alone every once in a while. They can't be around you 24/7. Well, they can, I guess, but that would probably not be good for the for a person to be around an animal 24/7. Can't take a dog in the grocery store, so. But you see it all the time. You go to the grocery store and people got their windows rolled down on their car and their dogs are inside and they bark at you when you're walking through the parking lot. Which is fine unless it's real hot outside. So, Carol's going over to her sister's house. So, we're actually going to cook a bunch here and then go over to my mother-in-law's house for the meal. We got too much going on here with Jenny. Jenny's losing it. She can't see anymore, and she wherever she is, that's where she pees. It's weird because she can make it outside the doggy door when she needs to go poo, but she hadn't got any control over her bladder. Waiting for cha-chings. People are asleep in this. They're not gonna buy stuff early in the morning on Thanksgiving. Yeah, she's old. She's actually about 15 years old, but she's she's had a couple of bad infections that have made her older faster. I was hoping to keep Jenny for until I die, but that ain't happening. Unless I step in front of a bus. God, y'all, my back is so sore. I couldn't literally. You ever have a sore back so bad that it's hard to get out of bed? Turkey's in the roaster. Check. Happy Thanksgiving, Larry, Sadie. Yeah. Let me show y'all kind of some of the stuff I got here. Be right back. I got 2 boxes of books, which are like antique. Oof, that's heavy. All right, I'm gonna open this box. You couldn't see how much of this type stuff I got. This is just crazy. It's not crazy in what it is. So this is a drawer pull. It's about 5-6 inches wide. And let's see. This is a package of about 20 of them, 2 dozen or something. I'm not going to count them right now, but let me scan this and see if it shows up on an eBay comp. Yeah, there's one person who has one of these listed for $5.99. There's one listed $45 for 27 of them. And look, I literally one of those Gaylord pallets was filled with stuff like this. And these are the same exact thing, so I love that. Multiple quantity listings. Here, buy 10 for a couple of bucks a piece. Bam. What's in this box? Let's see. The box says Liberty Hardware. So these are these drawer pulls, and that's a box of probably 24. Just on and on, and you can put a lot of weight into a small place with these. Dang, I got a lot of it. I got a lot of it. I have a lot of it. I hope I have a bunch of multiple quantities so I don't have to make 10,000 listings. Oh, I got an eBay question. Counter offer. Yeah, that was a bad offer. I bet the counter offer is going to be no good. Let's check it out. Yeah, I'm doing a little business on Thanksgiving. Let's see. Dun, dun. A $35 item, they are offering 20. I ain't gonna do it. Oh well, you don't get it. I'll give it to you for 30, but that's it. Here, same offer I gave you last time. Dadgummit, eBay. Look, I go to make the offer, counter offer, and they give me this. Why did that screen pop up? That's stupid. What the hell? All right, hit the back button. Try it again. Make a counter offer. Let's see if it goes through this time. eBay's wanting us to read their rules and regulations. I already read them 10 years ago. I don't need to again. All right, it went through that time. Goofballs. Why did they send me that? I mean, it just went to the screen and said, please read our rules and regulations. I've been selling on eBay nearly 10 years. What the hell? Actually, I've been on eBay since 2011, something like that. I should call. No, I ain't gonna call them. Hang on, I gotta go kiss an angel good morning. Yeah, I broke eBay. Did y'all see what that screen did? I, I put the amount I want to make an offer, and then I hit submit, and that other screen popped up. I'm like, what the heck? And that it did it yesterday too. Same exact thing. So anyway, yeah, we're kind of going to do our get-together soiree around 5 o'clock late afternoon after we watch the Dallas Cowboys lose. Yeah. Oh, I probably sent me another counter offer, or maybe they. Yep, new offer. They want this. It's a idiots. Dun, dun. Morning, Ping. See, this is a discontinued item from Sears Craftsman tool. This is a nice little, remember clinch wrenches? You can actually, it self-adjusts to whatever nut you're trying to turn, and it it ratchets, so you don't ever have to take the wrench off and put it back on. That was such a cool idea in the day. I don't think Craftsman was the first to come up with that idea, but they took it and ran with it. Made in the USA. So this is discontinued, brand new in the package. Open package. I got listed for 34. Let's see what they offer this time. Oh, he lowered his offer. No, so he gave me the same offer. Well, no, I ain't gonna do that. But I'll offer 30 bucks again. Thank you very much. If you want it, buy it. If you don't, for 30, you can't have it. Where else you gonna get a new in package Craftsman wrench set like that? Nowhere but on eBay. That's what's so great about eBay. You can get stuff that's discontinued or you go ahead and decline. I never decline. I always just keep counter offering. I like the sob stories they give. This is going to be a gift from my Aunt Grable who's dying in the hospital, and I want her to have this before she dies, and I can't afford more than another dollar's worth. So would you please take my offer, please, please? Nope. Counter offer. Bum crack picker. Yeah, y'all don't have Thanksgiving in Great Britain today. Do y'all have a Thanksgiving? I know Canada has a Thanksgiving, but it's not on the same weekend or the same time frame we do either. Oh, I got another counter offer. Let's see what this one is. It'll probably come back at 20 bucks again. Doo -doo. New offer, same item. He's still at 20 bucks. You're gonna run out of offers, bud. Here's your 30 offer. Right back at you. You might as well quit counter offering because I'm just going to shoot the same offer back to you. Doo doo. John Jones. Yeah, probably so. Lag is missing. That's all right. I didn't figure many people would show up today just 'cause it's Thanksgiving. People got stuff to do. But it says, hey, we got 18 watching. Oh, I got a counter offer. I don't mind. I really don't. Doesn't bother me a bit. Dun, dun. Sooner or later, he's going to get the idea that I ain't taking less than $30 for this. Offer declined. Yay. Okay. He finally gave up. I promise it'll sell for at least 30. Cowboys are 4-point. They could actually win. The one last week against the Washington, whatever they are now. Washington Redskins is what they ought to be, but wokeness. Texas Val. Mike, I knew there'd be some people that don't do much on turkey morning. Might as well have a show. Yeah, Tom said he was going to be over. Where was he going? His mother-in-law's. Yeah. So, but yeah, and that pallet lot, I'm gonna have to. In that pallet lot, I'm gonna have to put like the last three numbers of the not the SKU, the barcode onto uh, onto my listing so that I know I'll be able to locate them because I've got so many different SKUs that are going to be in this stuff. A team player. Nah, I just got nothing better to do, John. I'd rather talk to y'all than sit here doing nothing. I like y'all. Y'all are neat people. Bunch of people are trying to get. Yeah, what are they? The Senators, or is that the basketball team? Washington Nationals, something. I'm surprised actual Redskin stuff didn't just zoom up in price. They've had the name changed for like 3 or 4 years now. Commanders, that's right. Hey, Fax, thanks for hopping in. I'm not going anywhere. Going to make a salad for lunch and then a frozen turkey entree for dinner. There you go. I don't feel sorry for you though, Ping, because you always get nice meals with your class reunion group and Meals on Wheels, folks. The Deadskins. They've actually got a better team this year. Not great, but yeah, make the trip out to Missouri and crash Mr. Sadie's event. Dun, dun. It's a good possibility that the Cowboys lose at home. I like the Cowboys do put on a good halftime show for Thanksgiving football game. They've done it for years. Last year they had Dolly Parton. It was cool seeing Dolly Parton again. She put on a pretty good show. She's even older than me though, so there were several times she was singing and she had to like grab onto the edge of the backdrop on the stage so she wouldn't fall. Ah, gotta love old Dolly. I remember the game last year. Somebody in the stand said uh, they had a sign. They held it up. Said football question mark. We're here to see Dolly. That was a great sign. And she actually did a good halftime show. It was fun. And then they help with the drive for Salvation Army during the show. Show the good things the Salvation Army does. It's a neat it's a neat game to watch, even if both neither of the teams have a chance to make the playoffs, but it'll be a fun game to watch. Turkeys here are $250. That's expensive. They have to fly them out from the U.S. Okay. Y'all do get chicken there though, because you've talked about it before. 24K. Happy Thanksgiving, Hank. How are you? Hope you and yours are having a good Thanksgiving start. Uh, there you go. Dun, dun. You can always get half a goat instead of a turkey. Dun, dun. Yeah, chick, you talked about that. Kind of like free range chickens. Do, do. Yeah, we're pretty much. I slept in till 7, and I hardly ever do that. I usually go to bed around 9 to 10. Last night I went to bed about 9:30 and I didn't wake up till 7:30. How many hours is that? I slept a long time. But man, it was hard to get out of bed. I lifted, those these are made out of metal. I don't know if they're an alloy or just steel. But this little bag, and I've got hundreds and hundreds of bags of stuff like this in that pallet lot. And just getting them out of the Gaylord and putting them where I can get them listed. So this bag weighs 2 pounds, 12 ounces. Let's say I've got 400 of these. It's probably pretty close. 2 times 400. So that's 1,100 pounds of stuff just in that one Gaylord. And I had 3 Gaylords and another bunch of stuff. So my back hurt when I got out of bed this morning and yesterday morning. That auction pickup was 2 full pickup loads. And I've got a big pickup. Yeah, yeah. You weren't here when I showed one. Let's see. A cup. Yeah. I think I got all kinds of drawer pulls, for your kitchen cabinets and such. Most of the stuff I got was like Home Depot returns, but this stuff is brand new in the package with a UPC code, and I got a whole bunch of knobs too. The little brush. They're neat. They come with the screws and everything. Let's see what these little goomers are worth. Go to the eBay app. I like the eBay. I like having a smartphone to be able to look stuff up. So these sell for $3.65 a piece, free shipping, or 6 of them sell for $20, free shipping. Sweet. And I got tons of stuff like that. Yeah, I paid $750 for 2 truckloads of stuff. There were 3 Gaylord pallets. A Gaylord pallet is 4 feet by 4 feet by 4 feet. That would be a 4 foot cube. And each one is just filled with stuff. Man, I wish most of it was multiple quantity items. Like I'm to I'm gonna have to put the barcode in the listing so that when I put the location where I've got them stored, I can tell them apart. So yeah, I paid $180 for one pallet. That was the one with the drawer pulls. I paid $125 for a generic overstock items. And I paid $97.50 for a Gaylord of electrical items. So, and then I got other stuff. Uh, anyway, that's what I've been doing. Yeah, everything added up to $750. Or if you want the exact amount, let's see. No, it was $728.75. Yep, $728.75. But heck, now we're getting to the details. Yeah, I got enough stuff to keep me busy for a long time. Unless it turns out that there's tons of multi-quantity. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of long tail, but I should do really well with it. It's fancy looking. You're trying to rebuild a 40-year-old house? Okay. I got some drawer pulls for you. Yeah. How much do you pay for that? Yeah, the most expensive Gaylord was after the premium buyer's premium was like 195. Morning, Phil. Can't give away all the secrets. Oh, okay. Lay them all out on the living room floor for sorting. Recruit the wifey for help. Yeah, that's gonna happen. She's not much into reselling. She does her own kind of stuff. She makes money on the side by selling weight loss products and nails. She sells those stick-on nails. And she's looking into being a travel agent. She's had so many businesses, I can't keep up with all of it. How does that work, Mike? Uh, no, this is my thing. You know, at age 68, really I didn't hurt my back, but I really tired it out. I don't see making purchases like this for very much longer in the future. I used to try storage units about 5, 6, 7 years ago. I bought like 15 different storage units, but they were work laying on the floor. If I lay down on the floor to sort stuff, I won't be able to get back up. Hey, CB. We're just doing a little show here to say happy Thanksgiving and get some. CB already got somebody that was making me an offer. I love make offer button. Do y'all put make offer button on everything you sell? Cause I do. I can always take 10% off of something. Cause I get my stuff so cheap. You know, I spent 750 bucks, but I bet per listing item, I bet I've got at least 1,000 listings to do. I mean, that's not a joke. I probably have at least 1,000 different listings to make off of this purchase. So that's less than $1 per listing, and I don't list anything unless it's worth at least. I will still make listings for 10 bucks for some things. 10 bucks plus shipping. But yeah, just buy buy a whole bunch of stuff and sell it. But you got to get it cheap. Yeah, there's no telling how many of these I've got and stuff like it. But let's just look up this. We're just talking here. And I can't believe more people don't do this. A lot of people just gripe and gripe and gripe about going and not finding anything at the thrift store and Goodwill ain't what it used to be and I'm like, who cares? I get stuff like this all the time from the auctions. So I'm going to type in the UPC here. If I can see it, 849 376 033 393. Enter. And there they are. There's no telling how many. I know I have at least 50 of these because they're sitting right there. And I've got boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff. So here's somebody selling one for $6. Let's look at the sold listings. None. A lot of people have them for sale, but let's check Terapeak, see if they've sold in Terapeak. So I'm going to copy the UPC, go to research, and this covers the last 2 years supposedly. Okay, they have sold 2 times in the last 2 years. This one was for one of them, and this was for 10 of them. So 10 of them sold for 20 bucks on February 19th. Okay, so if I sell 10 at a time for 20 bucks free shipping, I'm going to get reach. Yeah, these are going to be slow to sell, but they'll sell, I bet. If you don't like that style, I've got others. Yeah, you got those cheap, Sadie, and then you sold them for tons. You made thousands on those window latches. Thousands. Mike, you do good at the thrift stores, and they're just not worth my time. I can go spend an hour in a thrift store and come out with two things. I'm like, no. Why didn't you sell them, Phil? You had 68 cases of them. You just didn't feel like listing them, or what? These things are money. There you go. 10 for $100 and doing 80% off. Who was talking about doing that? Uh, golly. That was, oh, he's got long hair and he wears a bandana on his forehead. Um, dang it. Anyway, his theory was I'm going to up the price of everything 100% and then do a 50% off sale. So it would be the same price that he started out, Mr. Miotti. Oh, you did list them, and they sat like a turd in a touch. But okay, well, whatever. No, he's over in Tennessee or Kentucky, over in that area. Jeez, I'll think of it here in a minute. He does a podcast with some others over there too. God, what? He's got blonde hair and he wears a bandana on his forehead. I think he's a pretty good reseller. But he was going to experiment with that. I want to see his next video where he talks about doing that. Oh my God. Da, 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 da. Happy Thanksgiving, Scott.
Merry Thanksgiving to you too.
How are you?
I think people thought I was dead.
Well, you haven't been around, and I don't blame you. It's time to kick back and don't do YouTube for a while. Just work on your business.
People don't realize that the time's up. There goes the show. Heck yeah. So yeah, Joni bought this. I'm the only one eating this pumpkin pie, so somebody's got to eat it. I put up an important post on Facebook last night. Cool Whip is better than a Ready Whip. I don't care what you say. There you
You getting some hate mail?
go. It's amazing. They believe one way or the other. That's some serious business.
Well, you're the same way. I remember us discussing peanut butter one time, and I brought out a jar of Jif or something. You said, "Oh, that stuff's shit."
I only eat Jif. Can't eat crunchy though. Ugh.
Ugh.
No crunchy.
Oh, you do Jif. What was the one I brought out? Peter Pan, I think, is what I brought out.
Yeah, I'm only eating Jif my whole life.
Yeah, see, people remember.
Yeah, it's only Jif. So the one who used to do that too, I know who you're talking about. Is it the old guy? It's not the old guys podcast, but there's I know the guy you're talking about. I just can't think of his name. Dusty used to do that too. Used to drive me nuts. I'm like, dude, I can't keep up with this. I can't keep up with what the costs are, what I want to sell it. And too much math to have to raise the price, to lower the price, to always have a sale. It's too much trouble.
Yeah, that guy. I hope he does well with that, but I'm not going to do it. We talked about that a couple of shows ago, and I was like, I don't think that would work because anybody that had watched that item are going to see what you just did and get ticked off at it.
Um, Larry, if you didn't grow up and half the stuff you ate out of said Cool Whip on them and other stuff like that, did we even know you? Did you live the same childhood we lived in the '80s?
Yeah.
So Johnny used to make a pumpkin pie because my dad used to make it. So it's one of my favorites, and but she doesn't care for it that much.
There you go.
Uh,
Rocky Top Picker, Ben. That's it. That's who
but
I'm thinking of.
Costco's pumpkin pie is really good. So if you need a pumpkin pie and you got a Costco around you, most of Costco's food is pretty good, and it's been the same price for years. This pot you can't make it for $5.99. It's $5.99.
Uh, CB Vintage. It wouldn't take long at all to do that. Just go in and bulk edit all your items at one time. It might take 15 minutes to raise every item in your store 100% and
Yep,
then
to
and
turn the
then
sale on. Yeah,
put a sale on for 50% off. But that's exactly who I was thinking of. It's Rocky Top.
yeah. Harry said he picked up too, $5.99. I'm telling you, folks. Uh, Terry, you're right. A lot of our Tupperware said country crock on it.
Boom, boom. I don't doubt that Rocky Top is from Rocky Top. He sounds exactly like a
Tennessee redneck. Yeah.
Tennessee guy. Yeah, he's got that.
What?
That's his accent. You know, you talk about the South. Everybody has the same accent. No, Texans talk different than Tennessee people.
Yeah, I was flipping by somebody last night. Some lady, somebody that made a comment on one of her videos. I didn't know who she was. Said they said something about her accent. I'm listening to her, and I'm like, she sounds like everybody else around here. And then you keep reading her, you read her profile. She's from Alabama. I'm like, you sound like everybody else around here. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You got
Perfect
no
for a
more
date.
country. Y'all got to realize I listen to Joni all the time, and that's a southern accent. Yeah, she made pecan pie last night. I'm not allowed to eat that till today.
Yeah, we're gonna have so much food. Gwen went to get the turkey out of the. She put it in the refrigerator to let it thaw out slowly, like you're supposed to. And she went to get it yesterday, and it was still solid as a brick. So she had to go to the store and buy a fresh turkey. So now we got a turkey for Christmas too.
Oh my god!
She
All right,
just had
there's gonna be so much food. We're going over to a friend's house. We're going over to the other Martian seed, and
nice.
so their house had flood damage. A pipe bust in it, and they ended up once they got into fixing the pipes, that they realized the guy who was his own contractor didn't build a lot of things up to code, and so the insurance company ended up having it took them 2 years to put this house back together. But while they did it, he paid extra to have them put in a commercial kitchen. Man, the food that they're gonna make today. We're getting over there this morning between between Steve and Joni.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a drink and sit and watch football while they carry on.
So between Gwen and her sister and mother-in-law, I don't have to do any cooking. But
I never, I never have to cook. It's awesome.
I will for sure be part of the cleanup crew afterwards. Yep.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out on that too.
Oh no. Here, we cooked all this. Now you can clean it up. Okay.
What did I sell overnight? No, so I woke up to like 4 or 5. It's always nice to wake up to sales.
Yep.
The battery on this mouse must be dying because it is not working very good. Either that or it's fighting the computer it's attached to.
So Scott, I just got home yesterday from 2 pickup loads of Home Depot returns. I got
What the
so
heck is
much
that?
stuff. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 oil rub bronze drawer pulls. Oh, got so much stuff.
Did you see my comment I put earlier? The auctioneers they start cheering when you start bidding.
I do, man. I'll
They're
pay
like,
up if I can make money.
"We're gonna move some of this shit." Woo!
Ah, here's some more. These look like the same thing, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Come on.
13 of them. Plus I got the screws. I mean, this stuff's brand new in the package. Love it. If I averaged out how much I spent, I paid, gosh, I probably paid $1 for this box. Let's see what it's
This is
worth
really
on eBay.
irritating.
I may not have even paid $1 for this box. I got offers this morning that I'm counter offering. Okay, now there's 25 in this box. And let's see if any have
I don't know what a
sold.
mouse is. Why does the mouse the pointer
No
keep
sold
disappearing?
in the last 90 days. So I got a bunch of stuff that's going to be long tail, but heck, it's worth money. Brand new in the box. Yeah, it should do great.
I've,
A perverted pick of Dusty's turkey. Yeah,
maybe
you
that's
can make a turkey neck look like a lot of interesting things, can't you?
it. So have you seen the video of the man, the guy with his 2 daughters, and he told the daughters to pull the stuffing or something out of the turkey, and he had stuffed another turkey inside of it and told them the turkey was pregnant. Oh my god, that's funny.
I see stories of people making those turduckens, and I'm like, that doesn't sound good to me. Inside a turkey, you put a duck, and inside the duck, you put a Cornish hen or something. Eek.
Yeah, I'm out.
I like turkey better than I do duck. I've had duck, and I was like, I'd rather eat turkey. But if I was hungry, I would eat a duck.
That's weird.
So,
How did my there we go. That crazy computer. It was mirroring. I have so the laptop and the computer are here and here. Somehow mirroring got turned on. That's what was messing with it. Now we can see what we sold. Now that I have control of the mouse again. That was crazy. eBay wants me to respond to the return request when the item is not back yet. I love it when they do that.
so this is a picture of my truck right now. It's sitting in front of the house. This was the second truckload.
And this is all Home Depot returns?
Most of it, yeah. There's two pallets underneath these Gaylords, and they couldn't get the two pallets in the back of my truck because my spare tire was sitting in the back of the pickup. Because it weighs so, there's one of those chain things underneath the back of the pickup here that tightens the spare tire up underneath the pickup.
Mm-hmm.
But that tire weighs so much I couldn't get it clipped onto that chain thing. That tire weighs like 125 pounds. So I said, I don't think it's all going to fit. Two pallets. He
Yeah,
said,
Phil. The only
we
problem
need
is,
this stuff out of here. So he got the forklift and he scooped that tire up onto the forklift tines and put it on top of one of the pallets and then she got them both in.
Phil, this mouse doesn't have balls on it. This mouse is a laser mouse.
I started leaving. He said, boy, the stuff in that pallet ain't going to fly out on the way home.
So, did you get this at your regular auction?
We've got, actually have two auctions that I go to. This one's the one over by Waco.
So that you didn't have to drive not nearly as far as the other one.
It's about 25 miles to this one. It wasn't bad, but I had to make two. That was the second pickup load.
Eric, do not be assuming the gender of my mouse. Ah,
Yeah, until I get some stuff wrangled around here and my back has a day or two to rest, I'm going to take some black plastic sheeting and just cover that stuff up.
yeah, how are you going to
There's,
process all that? Where are you going to put it?
I think I'll leave a bunch of it just sitting in the back of the pickup for a while.
So you're going to be just like me then. My truck is full, my trailer's full. So I picked up. I think I told everybody. The local guy here called me and said, "Hey, I've got this stuff for this equipment. They were building machines, and I've got all this." So I pulled out some of the little this kind of stuff, like little pumps, and I think I listed like 6 items. One of them was 24 of a water regulator, a little valve. I got 26.99 plus shipping for those, and I sold all 24 of them. So I've paid the whole $500 I paid for it. I've paid for this. Everything's paid for, but my truck is full. My trailer is full. I can't even figure out if I've got any more of those things. I mean, it's crazy. I bet I've got I bet I've got 500 of these little motors.
Those go to what?
It was the machine was called a Jevo machine, Jevo. It makes it it freezes Jello shots and it's like slushies or something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
It
you
makes
talked
Jello
about the.
frozen Jello shots. Yeah. So it's got the
After it,
information and stuff on it. I just got to get the right one.
More toothbrush holders. I don't think I got any toothbrush holders, but I got all the drawer pulls in the world. Tactical Z.
And then I've got like 6 or 7 cases that'll probably end up being thrown away of pumps that were just made for that machine. Don't know what to do with those.
Yeah, I need to beef up my muscles. That's for sure. What are jelly mice?
I don't know.
I don't either. What's jelly
I
mice,
just
Phil?
assumed I just assumed Phil was into the sauce early this morning.
Is that an air pump? It's what an air pump. Oh no,
That little
that's
guy.
that's a motor.
It's a liquid. I think I've got them listed. It's a the sun pump is what it's called, but it pumps liquid. If anybody needs some of these, I'll make you a deal. I got a ton of them.
Jellycom brand. What? I'm still lost. Jellycom brand. I have to eBay that.
That's what I'm looking at right now. It's called a
Jellycom.
jelly cone mouse. $8.99 plus $4.99 shipping.
Oh, I got an offer. Somebody wants
There's
my
one with a
tater.
cat on.
Somebody
There's one
wants
with a
my
cat on it.
tater twister for 20 bucks. I've got it listed for 30. How about we give you $5 off? I'll do 25. Counter offer on the way. Yes, you can own this tater twister.
If they're in the box, those sell pretty decent.
It's in the box, but the box is all trashed. It's all there, and I did the video of it working and everything. It makes curly fries and that kind of thing.
Yeah, so last night I tried out the best find of the year at the yard sales. It's just too hot for it right now. Have you? This thing is called the Comfy. It's one of those ads seen on TVs. It's like if you combine a hoodie and a blanket. Where'd my phone go?
Mike is insulting me, saying that's an S10 with 2 trash cans.
Yeah, I saw that.
No, it's a Ford F-250, Mike. Come on. That's a big truck for an old guy.
You could tell you're an old guy because it's not an extended cab.
I went to the estate sale one time. There's kind of a a fancy boy that runs the
That's me.
estate sale.
That's me and the Comfy last night. Me and the dogs.
Sweet.
Me and
Anyway,
Phoebe fell asleep. I woke up hot. Oh my god!
the
Take that damn
fancy
thing off.
estate sale dude, he uh he saw me drive up in my pickup and he said, "Todd, I've done a lot of business with him." He said, "Todd, you're not cute enough to drive a big truck like that." Uh, I'm not cute enough. What?
You
To
know it's
drive a
bad.
big
You know
truck?
it's bad when Jabus is over there. Joni posted that picture on Facebook, and Jabus put that hoodie looks like it's gonna swallow Scott. How much weight has he lost? Jody, none. And then JT comes back and says, "That's the strategy. Buy a 7 times outfit. It looks huge, so people think you lost weight.
Uh,
It needs to be just a little longer, so So Phoebe don't have to. So it covers me and Phoebe. And she got a good picture of the dogs looking right at her. The only way she could get them to look like that is she had to hold a treat up.
Yeah, Texas Val. That's Carl. He's he's a special friend. He runs a good estate sale though. Carl gets the high class type people to make listings with him for estate sales. He always gets the $1 million estates that to sell in Waco. Texas Val remembers me talking about Carl before. He's a great guy. He always dresses in a button down shirt and nice slacks and swanky shoes and but he'll get those estates with fancy paintings on the walls and oh gosh, all the gold and silver that's in those. He knows what it's worth though. I liked doing business with him because at the end of the estate sale he wanted stuff gone. And the last day he would make deals. I would buy Alan Edmond shoes for $2 on the last day.
Yeah, it's important if you go to the same ones over and over to get to know. 'Cause I was at one the other day. I'm, I'm looking for the owner of the estate company because I know what kind of prices she'll give me. I walked right by two of her workers looking to get a price on an item because I knew she put $5 on it. I bring it up as a dual. It's a Sony dual player. I brought up to her. I said, MJ, what you want for this? She's like, what is it? I'm like, VHS player, $5. That thing sold in 30 minutes. I got $100 for it in 30 minutes. I had a remote here and I stuck with it. So,
I got one sounds just like it for $100,
and
but I didn't have the remote, so it hadn't sold yet.
and then she had a radio out in the garage. I drug. She's like, what in the world is that? I'm like, 8-track radio, $3. The 8-track part didn't work, but everything else did. But even for parts, that one sold. I think I had 39 on it, but I had it on sale, so I think I got like 32, 33. See, you talk about JT and he shows up. JT, that the company that hooded blanket thing that's my best find at the yard sales. I've been waiting till it got cold enough here that me and Phoebe could hide under the hoodie.
Oh no, mine's a Toshiba. Let's see, but it's got the DVD side that does recording.
Mine, the DVD did not record, but it was a Sony. I sold a JVC this week too. I've sold two of those this week.
I didn't think one that the DVD wouldn't record would sell that high, but you just did it, huh?
Yep. It
Dang,
was a 360 Pioneer 360. It's the lower of the three. Yeah, Toshiba sells, but it doesn't sell high dollar.
but it's got the DVD record right there. That's what I like to get when I'm selling these. So you can record on VHS over here, or you can record DVD over here.
I don't care. I just buy them as
Well,
long
like
as
you
they're.
could take your old home movies that are on VHS and dub them over to DVD, which I should. I've got some old VHS family video I need to transfer over. I should take that machine and just keep it for a while and use it.
I got a couple of them that when you put the tape in, it immediately it starts to play. It turns the power off. I got to figure out why it does that.
Jabez, my back hurts. You can't believe how much weight. He put that pallet of drawer pulls on the back of my pickup. It's a heavy duty Ford F-250. And that thing just went, huh. It went down about 3 inches. And it's not like it's not like a 150. It's not like a regular pickup. It's got those heavy duty shocks and springs and stuff. And it went, huh.
Oops, wrong one.
That pallet was heavy. Yeah, those other pallets, those two pallets that are in the back of my pickup now, they probably weigh, the two of them weigh less than the one.
It was that one.
I can't see it. Let's
A
see.
Sony SLV D360p.
Nice.
Don't you like the way I cleaned up the living room? That turned out to be a nice photo there in the front in the living room.
That looks Photoshop to me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You've had fun with that. How much does that service cost you to do that?
It was like $89 a year.
I guess I should do that. A feather merchant, yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it? I do need to start the way my back feels yesterday and today. I do need to start downsizing the things that I buy because I'm really getting tired of packing subwoofers.
Yeah, I bought another yesterday. I went to one thrift store and I ended up going to three yesterday or two. I'm sorry, and they're the same chain. And the first one had uh, a Sony home theater system. It was $15. It had the speakers and the subwoofer. And I'm like, you can get 60 plus shipping for just a unit. I'll Worst comes to worst, I'll run the speakers to the auction because I don't want to ship the speakers. At the next one, they had those little Sony bookshelf things with the speakers, the receiver, and then the tape deck was separate. It was $15, and you could sell just the receiver, same thing, and then the tape deck was separate too. You could split them up. So you don't always have to sell the big stuff, folks. You can buy it even if you throw the speakers away. I haven't decided whether I'm on. I sold a pair of yesterday. I sold a pair of Bose speakers. I've got to ship those. Uh, they're 301 Series 2s. I picked them up for 750 and sold them for 120 plus shipping. So, oh well.
Yeah, I've got I got a big ass Bose set to ship tomorrow.
I've got one right here that I haven't listed yet because I don't know whether I want to ship the freaking subwoofer because that thing weighs a ton.
Yep, yep. I got this set to
That's the
ship.
exact same set I got sitting right here.
Uh, I got 139 plus 22.85 shipping.
Oops.
What'd
Yeah.
you give? What'd you give for yours?
Does it look? Yeah, look on the screen. Does it look familiar?
Wait, wait. I gotta get back. There it is. It's the 321.
Uh,
Bose 321. So you were
it
my
was.
competition.
I gave $12 for it. I haven't listed mine yet. So it's the same one.
Have you got all the cords? Because those are
Yeah.
specific cords to that machine.
Yeah.
It won't work with just regular speaker wires. You gotta have the specific things.
It's been sitting in that box for a month. I bought it knowing that it was good money, and even if I could just sell the.
Now, you do know you can't you can't work that module without the subwoofer, right?
Yeah, but you can sell it without the subwoofer.
Well, you probably won't get near what it's worth doing that.
You can sell the speaker separate, you can sell the wire separate, and you can sell the module separate, and never have to ship the subwoofer.
Well, yeah. Is that what you're gonna do?
Yes,
Okay.
because I don't want to ship the sub. And the remote's worth. I think the remote's worth 15 or 16 bucks.
Yep.
Tear everything apart. That's my current motto. Tear everything apart.
There it is right there. Bose.
So that's what made me buy the second. Well, I tested it in the store, so I know the receiver part of the machine worked. And that bookshelf one, people were selling just the receiver for 70. So it had a $13 remote and a $70 receiver, and it was 15 bucks. I'm like, man, even if the tape deck doesn't work, who cares? There's no way to lose money because it took me like 2 minutes to plug it in the store and make it tune in a channel.
Yeah, if you can find a cheap FM and AM antennas to go with those, that's good too.
Yeah,
That'll
I think it is.
that'll add value.
Anytime I go looking at boxes, I always pull up Supply Hut it's generally they're if they're not the cheapest, they're pretty damn close. Uh, so for 642 from those guys, they don't have a 642. What? They have a 644. 10644 would be $35. So yeah, you're getting that's a smoking deal. The last ones I bought were the foldable kind. I really like those because the one thing I worry about with things that go in smaller boxes is them getting crushed. And so I like put them in that origami box that because it's much stronger. Yeah, CB uses photo room. Yeah, I use photo room on everything. So I don't make as many of the fancy first photos anymore. The biggest thing I use it for is it allows me to take pictures anywhere in the building. Um, I know, Larry, but when I've got 500 of these and that kind of stuff, 642s work real good.
Oh, also at the auction, I got 4 boxes of 200 poly mailers, just the plain white poly mailers for $6.
That's really
Eight,
good.
800 poly mailers for $6.
What size are they?
Uh, Let me get one.
Are they the regular eight and a
Yeah,
half
they're
by 11?
like
Because 100 of those, Todd, is usually $13 to $15.
so they're like
Oh, those are like 10 by 13.
10 by 13. I got 4 boxes of those for $6 at the auction.
That's winning.
I had to fit those in around all the Gaylords, but these are 16 by 12.
Even better. Because you can always fold them over or do whatever, tape them up.
So I got
Uh, Jay, I 100% agree. I do my best to not put something in a bubble mailer. Just I work. I guess I worry too much about things getting broken because I put so many things in boxes. Um, I mean, I've got 6x9 poly bubble mailers, and I throw DVDs and stuff in there all the time. But
oh, and this is always trying to get deals off of me. Uh, I don't know. I'm eventually going to use them all, but if you need some, I'll sell them cheaper than you can buy them, Anissa.
yeah, where did I buy those 642s? Purchase history.
All of those may not be 1612s. I think I got two or three different sizes. Let me see if I can pull out one of the other sizes without creating an avalanche.
Whip it out.
Ah, yeah.
Evidently, I didn't buy those on eBay because
Oh, all right. What is this size? Is that the same? I think this is even bigger. Uh, these are, yeah, these are bigger. These are 19, 19 by 14. So I got a couple of boxes of 1914s.
JT, I can't figure out where I bought these boxes. These 7x4x2s.
Yeah, bubble mailers are expensive. I think it's cheaper just to use bubble wrap and then put it in the uh, just a poly mailer because bubble mailers are expensive. No, and this it was the same auction I got all the drawer pulls from. I bought 4 boxes for $6. uh, hey Roman, how you doing this morning? Happy Thanksgiving.
Where did I buy these damn boxes from?
Yeah. Who was it? Dusty always had a desk with a yardstick on it.
I glued one to a desk, but I kept hitting it with something and knocking it off. It was kind of irritating. Maybe it was 3RB.
Yeah, I figured those poly mailers. How much are, what did I say? 19 by 14 poly mailers on eBay. Oh
Yeah,
wait,
3RB has those boxes for 100. For 100 for $40, 40 cents a box.
what did I say? 19 by 14.
The
14
box
by.
rate sells them for $34. So yeah, you're still good, JT. You're saving about 40, 30 to 40%, whatever, wherever you're getting those for $23.
Da, da, da. 19
How do you drive the Thanksgiving celebration?
pack of 200. Yeah, so they're selling these for like $30 a box. And I got 4 boxes, so that's, what's 4 times 3? $120 worth for $6. Winning.
That's definitely winning.
Morning,
Okay,
Beth.
so you know how you know how you want to know how you know you're getting old. So we watched Christmas Vacation last night for the first time. We'll usually watch it 2 or 3 times. Joni might watch it 10 times, and makes you sad. A lot of people our age, Tyler, will understand that there was somebody in the family back then that was the glue of the family that got everybody together. And it was there. They were just that person that everybody congregated around. Once that person left this flat earth we live on, this mortal coil, uh, we've been reduced to telling everybody Happy Thanksgiving on Facebook.
Yep.
For a vast majority of people, it is just not the same. Watching that, I think it was from the late '80s, maybe '89.
That's right. Texas Val. My greatest joy in life is getting poly mailers for $6. Uh, and Chevy Chase, his recent commercials with he did chicken commercials, didn't he?
Man,
Jesus
the
chicken or something.
the lines and quotes in that movie are just amazing.
I know it. And who was it? Randy
Uh,
Quaid. Oh my God,
oh,
that
Randy
guy
Quaid's the
is.
best. I don't know if that critter had 9 lives, but he just burned them all. Him just at it, he is such a good actor. Right there at the end, when Clark is talking about how he wished that he had his boss wrapped in a bow right there, and the facial expressions on Randy Quaid. He's just sitting there going. I mean, it's just if you just spent the whole movie watching Randy Quaid's expressions. Oh my god!
Yeah, Vegas Vacation when he got that drink in the 4 foot tall glass. That guy's hilarious. And Vegas, I'm looking for some bait. Where's the damn bait? I need some damn bait.
And one of my favorite lines in that movie is when they're going down the lines, everybody in the front yard wishing them. They get to the end, and Randy Quaid's there. He goes, "You surprised, Clark?" And Chevy Chase looks at him and goes, "I couldn't be more surprised if I woke up with the carpet stapled on my head in the morning or some shit like that." I mean, it's just the blessing. They want you to say grace. Grace died 30 years ago. Oh, what a great movie! But it does. If you lived in the '80s, it'll make you miss the '80s. I miss those times. You guys that have still got family around, cherish your family. My dad hadn't been around since I was 18. It makes you wonder. He died in 1987. Seems like a world away. 87 seems
Yeah, Beth just got a brand new granddaughter yesterday.
that's awesome.
That's the sweetest looking baby you ever saw. Let's see if I can bring up a picture here. Because she sent one on Facebook. Let's see.
Clark, what'd you get for that chair? Well, you mind if I might kind of fumigate it if I can't keep it? It's a nice looking chair. Oh my god! And the hell they give Julia Louise Dreyfus. Oh my god! Jody tried to talk me into yesterday of evidently there's some couple T-shirts about that movie with some of the Julia Louise Dreyfus sayings about her and her boyfriend Todd. I'm like, I am not wearing matching shirts with you. I don't care what you say. That is in the marriage agreement. Thou shalt never wear matching anything.
Oh, sorry. Already did it. Sorry, sorry.
Don't worry, Beth. There's only like 3 people gonna watch this show, so it's all right.
And that baby's going to change quick, so. Oops. All right.
All right, everybody, take a vow not to tell anybody. Okay, I won't tell anybody today.
Do, do, do. How much you need, Eddie? About $52,000. Do, do,
That Derek Clark is an RV. I should be wearing. I need to go change shirts. I need to be wearing my Christmas vacation shirt today.
mm-hmm.
No docks and flags. I need a Christmas shirt.
Hope you don't hate me now, Beth. I couldn't help myself. That was such a cute baby. The movie buffet. Uh, Randy Quaid going down that buffet line, just slopping everything together on his same plate. Hmm. Iron Bowl gonna be a dampener this weekend. Who's in the Iron Bowl?
Same two teams are always in the Iron Bowl.
Oh yeah.
That's Alabama Auburn. It used to be tied for they. I guess for 30 or 40 years, I forget the exact number of years. Alabama Auburn hated so much each other so much they wouldn't even play the freaking game. And then when they brought it back for the next 30 years or 40 years, it was played in Birmingham, um, a so-called neutral site in Birmingham. And Birmingham is the Birmingham's the Iron City, Iron Bowl.
Clark, you need a bodyguard? I'd die for you. Run. Is A&M still in the hunt?
Yeah, but they got to beat Texas, and that if y'all beat Texas, does that put y'all? Do y'all actually get to go to the? I guess that'll put them in the championship game. Who knows? I hope
Be
they
right.
beat Texas. I'm all for chaos. Let's beat Texas.
Be right back. The diuretics are kicking in.
Now we can talk football. I'm still depressed, but we can talk football. Anybody want a quarterback? I'll give ours away. Y'all can have Jalen. Need a quarterback that can read a defense. Need a quarterback that doesn't just look for his first read. The first read in there, he runs into his offensive line. Need one that a quarterback that won't throw behind the receiver, and then we blame the receiver for the drop. Yeah, and oh, you shouldn't criticize him. He's only 21 years old. When he took 1.7 million for this year, he earned the criticism. Can't have it both ways. You can't be a paid player and not expect to be criticized. Larry, we saw you without your quarterback. Ron, that would be smart because I don't think that what's his name in Texas is going to leave. Oh yeah, I'm for the Lions. The Lions have got all kinds of Alabama players. Williams, the receiver, running back, defensive back. I'm for the Lions. Let's go Lions. My dad was from Michigan. I'm for the Lions. QB from what is NS? Yeah, you have to do more than just. You mean Ron? We're on the same side today. Holy crap! And I'm for A&M. I hope y'all beat Texas. Yeah, the Lions are one of four. Never make the Super Bowl.
Lions got a bunch of wins this year, don't they?
They're like 10-1, I think.
When did they get good? Just this year, huh?
No, they were good last year. Last year they made the. Did they make the second to the last game? They made the. They lost in the.
Head coach is an Aggie.
Yeah, they were 12-5 last year. That was their franchise best. Yeah, they made it to the NFC Championship game last year and lost 24-7 to San Francisco, who went on to lose the Super Bowl. They were up. They were up 24-7 and lost. That sucks. Phil, what do you mean going to ruin? It's quickly ruining college football. Did I tell him what that QB? He's out of. I think he was committed to Texas Tech or one of those Texas teams, the one that's coming here. He was a 3-star quarterback, and our guys liked him so much. He started going to all these camps in the last year, and he's up to like the number 2 player in high school. Forget what his name is. There's no telling what we're paying him to come here.
Tampa Bay versus Cincinnati.
Cincinnati's not going to qualify for the playoffs. Something needed to be done, Phil. They were, the powers that be, these universities and leagues were making way too much money, and the kids were okay. You were getting an education, but there's so many of them that it needed to be spread. The wealth needed to be spread around, but just to put no rules on it whatsoever and let anybody pay, where LSU's got the number 1 player Underwood and what's his name from Barstool Sports and Ellison, the computer guy. His wife's a Michigan alum. Get together and decide they're going to put together an offer of $10 million to get this kid to change and stay in Michigan.
Hmm. 10 million for
And I
college
saw him on
football.
he was on Instagram or TikTok somewhere bragging about taking the phone call from Ellison and just really doing the same thing Ohio State never done, just buying a team right now. There's got to be some rules put on it. Almost 10 o'clock. It's time for the first nap.
Yep. All right, folks. Thanks for popping in on your Turkey Day. We had a good crowd here. Way more than, well, not way more. More than usually show up at the AM shows. That's all right. Nobody's doing real work today, so you might as well chat for a while.
I thought about taking some pictures and listening while we were over at a friend's house, but I think I changed my mind. I'm just going to enjoy the day and watch football.
I need to do some listing just to get some stuff out of here. I
I
got too
definitely need
much
to do that.
stuff.
The van's full of stuff that I need to bring in here and start listening.
Oof. Ron, I got them at the, I don't mind saying, the Clark Auction Company over by Waco. They're actually called McGregor, but that's just their address. That's a little far for you to drive up by Waco, isn't it, Ron? But the Clark auction, you better be, they're bigger lots of stuff to buy than the Killeen auction. You have to like buy a Gaylord pallet of stuff to get a good deal instead of item by item like the uh, Killeen auction is. Do, do. Yeah, look up CAC Waco. That's their website. It might be worth your time to make a trip up sometime. I'll buy lunch. Ron, I bought some stuff at the Killeen auction too, but I didn't get very much this time, so I'm going to let it sit until the next auction. All right, folks, have a good turkey. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll do a show in the morning, I guess.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.